Hello children, how are you doing? I'm sure you have been learning new topics every single day and practicing too, right? बहुत ही अच्छे. Children, we have been learning so many new topics. Right now also we will do something. If I ask you, do you have any future plans or some planning for maybe tomorrow? What you would say? Maybe some of you will say, I will go to school tomorrow as usual, or I will play football with my friends, or I will finish my painting. All this is talking about tomorrow, something that has not happened yet. Right, that's the topic for us today, that is future tense. Future tense here. Future tense stands for later on or tomorrow. That is the future time. Maybe tomorrow exactly or somewhere in future. It is used in a sentence to indicate that the action will happen in the time to come. So the keyword for you is will happen. Now let's study the different types of future tense. First, simple future tense. Children, the action that is yet to happen is expressed in simple future tense. This tense can be in any of the below mentioned verb forms depending on the situation. For example, when subject is there plus will and then it is followed by the first form of verb and then the object, or subject plus is, am, are plus going to and then verb in the first form plus object, and the third could be subject, then shall, then verb in first form and object. Let's understand the use of will plus verb in the first form. This one. We use I will when we decide to do something at the time of speaking. For example, I will have a cup of tea. Don't worry, I will go and buy some. So, this is happening in future. We often use will to express something which is certain to happen, something we can't alter or change. It means हम will तब use करेंगे जब हमें पक्का यकीन है, we are certain कि ये action होगा या ये करेंगे and there is no scope of change की कोई जगह नहीं है. Like, I think India will win the match. We are sure. The school will remain closed for Eid. So, here we will use will for surety. Let's now understand the use of shall plus verb in the first form. So, shall now. Children, shall is not common in modern English. It is used mostly in asking questions or seeking permission with first person, singular and plural. Shall हम modern English में ज़्यादातर use नहीं करते हैं. हम shall का usage देखेंगे जब कोई questions पूछे जा रहे हैं या हम permission मांग रहे हैं. Putting up any proposal with first person and plural, or showing probability with all persons and number and so on. So, जब हम दिखा रहे हैं कुछ प्रपोज किया जा रहा है, कुछ प्रपोजल दिया जा रहा है किसी प्रोजेक्ट के लिए और एक चांस है, प्रोबेबिलिटी है, कितना चांस है किसी चीज़ के होने का, तब भी हम यूज़ करेंगे shall. For example, shall I play with you? That's a proposal. Shall we visit the zoo this weekend? That's also a proposal. And the sky is overcast. It shall rain tonight. Now that's a probability. It's not a surety. So we have proposal here and probability. Shall. Let's understand another type of tense. Future continuous tense. Children, it is used to express an action which will be in progress at a given point of time in the future. For example, this time tomorrow, I will be sitting on a beach in Goa. Now, this is indeed happening in future, but it is still in progress. So, we will use here will be followed by any verb. For example, in the next month, we'll be celebrating our parents' wedding anniversary. Here also you see, we'll be, but then there's another verb here, celebrating. So the verb can keep on changing. We'll. We'll here is a contraction of we will. Next is future perfect tense. Children, it is used to indicate the completion of an action by a certain time in the future. So our keywords are certain time and completion. मतलब जो एक्शन है वो कंप्लीट होगा फ्यूचर में एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम पर. लेट्स स्टडी द एग्जांपल्स. ही विल हैव लेफ्ट बिफोर यू गो टू सी हिम. वी विल हैव फिनिश्ड आवर शॉपिंग बाय द इवनिंग. दे विल हैव प्रिपेयर्ड द लंच बाय 12:30 p.m. Let's understand this and underline. So this is also not very common to see. Next comes future perfect continuous tense, which also seems like a combination. Children, it is used to express an action which has begun before a definite time in the future and will continue up to that time and will be in progress even in that particular time. मतलब एक एक्शन शुरू हुआ है एक डेफिनेट टाइम पर फ्यूचर में और फ्यूचर में ही चलता जा रहा है एक सर्टेन टाइम तक और वो प्रोग्रेस दिखा रहा है एक सर्टेन टाइम तक. सो एवरीथिंग इज इन future but definite time and progress. So these are your keywords to remember. Particular time. Let's see its usage in these examples. The vice president will have been traveling overseas for 3 weeks. By July, Sugandha will have been running her new business for a year. So all the action is happening in future but still in progress. This type is also not very common, but we will study it for our knowledge. Children, I want you to revise all the different types of future tense once again with examples and do attempt the book exercises.